Okay, dear students, now we are going to see the short story. Unit 3, The Sweets for Angels, written by R.K. Narayanan. Okay, now we are seeing the summary for Sweets for Angels. Okay, the first we are going to see the theme. The theme of aspirations, connection, kindness, regret, appearance, friendship, innocence, and change. The short story narrated in the first person by an unnamed narrator. The reader realizes after reading the story that Narayanan may be exploring the theme of appearance, though Kali has the look of somebody who may be prone to be rowdy. The reality is that he is gentle and kind man who does not wish any harm on others. How kind Kali actually may be is noticeable by his innocent attempt to give the school children some sweets. Though this may be a harmless act, to others, Kali is viewed upon as being a kidnapper and somebody who may harm the children. This may be important as it is clear to the reader that Kali is being judged by others simply based upon his appearance. No consideration is being given to the fact that Kali is simply being kind and generous due to uh, the connection he feels he has with the children. If anything, Kali aspires to be as clever as the children and regret he cannot. We cannot do the simple thing that the children can do, like reading and writing. It is as though through looking at the children, Kali is not only aspires to be able to read and write and as such improve his life, but he may also regret that he has lost out on an education, knowing that he is employed for his physical abilities rather than his intellectual. Though some critics might suggest that Kali has difficulty accepting his place in life, the truth may be that Kali, like other people, dreams of figure and better thing for himself, something which would be very human. Unfortunately for Kali, his appearance lets him down, and people, rather than seeing a gentle giant, see somebody who may be a dangerous. Then, which is very much the case when Kali is tackled by the people in the state. It is also interesting that nobody believes Kali when he tries to explain what he was doing. It is as though the mob or crowd of the peoples who are bearing Kali have made up their mind about the Kali. Intention might have been, if anything, the crowd of the people appear to be driven by fear and find it eraser to believe what they want to believe, then let Kali explain himself. In many ways, Kali was not only nice to the children by giving them sweets, but he was rewarding them to for their efforts while in the school. Kali would have chosen to keep his extra money for himself, but he wanted to share his happiness with the children. Something, something which some readers might find unusual. However, in reality, Kali is not a complicated man. He has no hidden agenda, nor does he wish to hurt the children. If anything, Kali is as innocent as the children themselves. Something that is lost on those in the street who beat and chase Kali. Though at the same time, it may be Kali innocent that lets him down, and He is after all strangers, and parents would recommend on their children to avoid taking things from strangers or taking to strangers despite the uh, and again he is just somebody who wants to share his own happiness with others. The Polish, through only briefly mentioned in the story, may play an important role. Cowley is taken to the hospital rather than to prison, to the jail, which may leave the reader suspecting that the Polish know that Cowley had no bad intention towards the children. It is also interesting that the Cowley attitude towards the children is changing at the end of the story because of the beating he has received. No longer does he look upon the children with the innocent eyes that he once had. It is as though he knows that the society will misinterpret his act of kindness and generosity due to the environment of the times. The one of the simple joys that Cowley had in life has been taken away from him. However, it is the noticeable that Kuffin and the blind beggar stay by his side regardless of what has happened. This may be important as Narayanan may be highlighting the importance of friendship, particularly among those who may not be as fortunate as others. All three men have two things in common. They are poor and struggling to make a living, isn't it? Okay, they all three men have two things in common. The first one is poor and second one is struggling. Okay, which may leave some readers to suggest that all three men are in the some way isolated from the mainstream society. The one escape that Cowley had is no longer available to him because of societal perception. If anything, Cowley is remain on the fingers of the society, though the reality may be that he earns to be more connected to the world around him. Thank you.